Meet Arthur Usher, a social worker by day, and more importantly, a hands-on, heart-first dad to his 13-year-old son, Arthur Jr. When Arthur first found out he was going to be a dad, he was hit with a wave of emotions. Joy? Absolutely. But also a fair bit of anxiety.
I was scared. I think it's a frightening thought, no? For me, I think it was more along the line of the immense responsibility. So understanding the responsibility now to literally mold a human being, it's a great mind trip sometimes. Because you're like, oh, what I want to do? Oh, suppose I mess up.
There's no manual for parenting. No step-by-step guide that fits every child. Instead, parents often develop their own rhythm, shaped by experience, instinct, and love. For Arthur Usher, good parenting starts with seeing your child for who they really are, not who you thought they'd be.
For me, it's understanding what he is in himself and try to bring that out. So I'm not trying too much to force him one way or the other, but it's more of guidance. So my approach has been, I'm trying to guide you through life. And so the best way I can do that is what I'll try to do.
Ask any child what matters most, and chances are, it's not perfection, it's presence. For 13-year-old Arthur Jr., the value of his father's love isn't found in grand gestures, but in the everyday moments they share. He had no trouble pointing out the ones he holds closest to his heart.
My dad's a hard-working person, and he always makes time to play video games and teach me how to play basketball better and a bunch of other stuff when he's free. Even when he has a lot of work to do and people are calling him a lot, he still makes time for me and the family.
He has seen it too many times. As a social worker, Arthur's on the front lines, witnessing the impact that growing up without a father can have on a child. It's personal for him, not just professional. For him, the absence of a father figure isn't just a statistic. It's a driving force behind many of the struggles today's youth are facing.
I think a lot of our social issues that we're seeing in Belize right now is because of a lack of fatherhood. And that level of mentorship. Fathers and mothers lead and guide in different ways. And so the child does need both. And however they can get both, because we tend to put a lot of strain on nuclear systems and nuclear families and so, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
The presence of a father in the home helps shape a child's sense of stability, identity, and emotional well-being. Arthur Usher Sr. understands this not just through his work, but through the daily responsibility of raising his own son. For him, fatherhood isn't just about showing up. It's about showing up with purpose.
I want to be present. For me, the main thing is trying to be present and trying to be active and not and trying to be open. I think that's one of the main things that I've learned over the years, especially in this field, is you truly have to listen.
I don't know how, but sometimes when I need help with work or need help with, I would tell my dad stuff and he would tell me how to relate to it and how he relate to it. Like I would tell him about my friends and then he would tell me what his friends did and how he managed it.
As parents, hoping you're doing it right is often a good sign you're on the right track. Some say a true indicator is how your children show up, in their confidence, and the way they express themselves. We asked Arthur Jr. what inspires him about his dad. And well, his response might be an indicator that his dad's doing all right.
He inspired me to push myself beyond my limits, because when I'm in basketball, every time I play, he always tells me, make sure you're aggressive, make sure you do what the others aren't doing. So I always try and remember that.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.